Right, let's do it. I've been putting this off for way too long. Let's talk about a holiday I went on a year ago. I went to the Philippines for like 2 weeks with 5 of my mates. So you got me, Jamie, Mitch, Grant, Josh, and Lewis. And our plan was simple, right? We were just going to all meet in Manila, then head straight on down to Boracay for a few days, then down to Cebu for a few days, and then finish the trip in El Nido. And that's literally all we booked. We booked internal flights and a couple of accommodations. That's it. But we knew what we wanted to do. We'd seen travel vlogs online, right? We'd seen all the like beautiful beaches. We wanted to go canyoneering, cliff jumping, island hopping, all the standard tourist stuff you'd expect when you go to the Philippines. But yeah, unfortunately, when you get 6 lads together who haven't seen each other in a very long time in a country with very cheap alcohol and half a plan, it was kind of a recipe for disaster. We basically spent the whole holiday hungover. Now's no time for a nap, Josh. Sunburn.
So as you can see, I did not wear anywhere enough sun cream yesterday. I'm raw and pink all over.
Because you got to fly everywhere. We spent fucking hours in airports. Hey Jay, what time does this say our flight is, mate?
12:25.
What time is it now, Jay?
It's 9 o'clock, mate. But are we here on time? Yes, we are.
No, we're not on time. We're really fucking early. We'll be on time in 3 fucking hours. At one point, we got held up in this massive typhoon.
This island here, this whole island here, surrounded in red, that's where we're meant to be heading tomorrow, which is literally the eye of the storm.
And Josh decided he wanted to pat one of the rabid dogs, which of course bit him, so he had to get all his rabies jabs. Been on the road for a solid 5 minutes, and we got to stop because Josh has still got to suss out his rabies jabs. Fucking rabies, man. Fucking rabies! So, yeah, nothing really went to plan. Not that we really had a fucking plan. And I don't blame the Philippines, all right? If you go to the Philippines with a plan and you book stuff and your friends aren't complete fucking delinquents, you can probably have a good time. And going through all my footage a year later, I realized I didn't really film much. I've got just patches of footage, which is why I'm here with a fucking microphone to basically, you know, fill in the gaps and explain why this is the worst holiday of my fucking life. Alright, so we started in Manila, and I don't want to give Manila a bad rep. I'm sure the city's got some lovely things to offer. It just wasn't exactly why we traveled to the Philippines. You know, we went for big sandy beaches and tropical islands like these. Not a big, built-up, overpopulated, overpolluted city like this. Alright, I made it to our hostel. There's some sort of city in the back, probably some part of Manila. There's more of it around this way. Alright, I'm just going to cut him off here because I basically just spend the next 5 minutes complaining about the shower in the hostel. Here's cold and as high a power as it'll go. And then let's say you want some hot water. There you go. That is your hot shower. So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not complaining. Alright, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, because I'm not. I definitely was complaining. That shower was fucking shit. Anyway, with a few hours to kill before Jamie arrived, I just filmed some time lapses from the safety of my hostel. Right, now if you look closely at that last time lapse, you'll see all these little black spots dotting across the screen. Yeah, those are bats. So many bats. Look at all these bats. There's one, little one. There's one. I think they're bats. Ooh. Yeah, they're definitely bats. So at this point I got a message from Jay saying he was on his way from the airport, so I went downstairs into the lobby, set up my camera, and just waited for him to arrive.
There he is. How are you? Yeah, very well, thank you. How are you? Good to see you, bud. Oh, mate. A few years. Oh yeah, I didn't know where you were going to be. I thought I'd go into my room.
Yeah, no, I've been waiting, lurking for you.
So the rest of the night we just hung out at the hostel, played some pool, drank some cruisers, caught up, and probably had what would be the last decent night's sleep for the next 2 weeks.
What are your impressions of Manila so far, Jay?
Quite pretty shit, to be honest. Lots of hidden bumps.
Lots of hidden bumps, which I nearly fell over.
Gym's good though.
Yeah, we'll show you the gym later. Yeah, it comes with free tetanus.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go mosey around while we wait for the other boys to arrive. Got a few hours to go. Yeah,
Boozy.
and then we getting boozy. So let's go do some shopping. Shopping?
Yep.
Going shopping was the worst idea. Someone from the hostel recommended we go check out this big shopping mall. It was only a short train ride away. Simple, right? No, it wasn't. We get to the train station, we buy our tickets, it's all good. They got these spots where you queue up to get on the train. But what Jay and I didn't realize is we were queuing up to get on the women's carriage. See, all women. So we didn't realize, we get on the train, we stood there, it's packed, and I noticed that like everyone's real short, right? I'm looking around, no one really comes above our shoulders, I'm kind of just looking over a sea of heads, and that's when I start to notice that they all look like women. And I kind of turned to Jay, I'm like, yo, I think we're in the women's only carriage here. But we decided we'll just ride it as long as we can anyway, and that's when something awful happened. We get to the next stop, and this polite, lovely little lady's just trying to get off the train. She's working her way through the crowd. I'm making space for her. She stood in front of me waiting to get off. And Jay, completely fucking unaware of his surroundings, puts his hand up to hold on and just exposes his big, muscular, hairy, sweaty pit right in this bird's face. Like, right in her face. You could see the disgust. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, these women are obviously given a carriage for their own reason, right? To stay away from awful men. And this bird just gets a pit lung in her face. So, yeah, needless to say, we were kicked off at the next stop and had to wait for another train. So we get on the next train, we arrive at our destination, it's all good. We got like a 10-minute walk to get to this shopping center. And we got to walk down all these like back alleyways and stuff. I was pretty on edge. I had my camera gear and my laptop in my bag, and I left it all in there. I didn't want to get it out and look like a very obvious tourist. Not that we're already fucking obvious enough. And then we get to the shopping center, and it's fucking awful. Like, it's not built for people the size of me and Jay. All the walkways between all the stores are fucking tiny. Like, me and Jay can't fit down them at the same time. Everybody's fucking looking at us. We walked around for literally like 5 minutes, and we were like, all right, let's get out of here. So we ate some questionable Filipino food and decided to get a moped back to the train station instead of walking down all those alleyways. And that's where we met this bloke, who can only be described as the fuckboy. We met this absolute legend. Fuckboy. The fuckboy? Yeah, fuckboy.
So these are like your local Manila buses to get around in, and they are fucking badass. They're like buses if Mad Max had public transport. All right, that does it for our excavation. Excavation?
Chicken and bread.
We got chicken and bread for lunch.
And cold cruisers.
Cold cruisers, chicken bread, cold cruisers.
Sorted.
Chicken, bread, and a cruiser.
So we had a few hours before Mitch and Grant arrived. We were just going to hang out at the hostel, play in the swimming pool. In fact, it's actually pretty wholesome. This is probably the only bit of wholesome footage you're going to see in these videos, so, you know, enjoy it while it lasts. Fun, little cuties playing in the swimming pool. Nice. So, yeah, I don't know, we did that for a bit, and then Mitch and Grant arrived, so, yeah, I don't know, here's some footage of that. So at this point, we're all starving. We were like, let's go out and get some food. Jay and I have already eaten questionable food in the Philippines, so let's play it safe and get a pizza. You can't fuck up a pizza. Yes, you can! Apparently you can!
Manny Pacquiao.
I mean, that's a great car.
That's a good one. I like that one. Fanny Pack. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm videoing. Here is the worst pizza known to man.
It's actually the worst pizza ever. Yeah, I'm genuinely not having it. Iceland's £1 frozen pizza.
That's what it is, just not heated up right.
It's the cheese.
No, it's got way worse.
There's no cheese on it. That's like vegan cheese. You never had vegan cheese? Just like that.
No, I can't even eat it. That was fine before. I was wolfing it down, get down quick, you know?
Now you've had a break. Oh, I'll get your horrible little feel, mate.
This is a small lift. Hello.
Oh, it stinks, mate. That's me. Eggs for breakfast.
Yeah, I'm getting out.
Fucking hell.
No!
So yeah, it turns out they don't really do cheese in the Philippines, which we learned pretty quickly. I mean, in one of the later islands, El Nido, we did have one of the best pizzas I've probably ever had, but that one was fucking shit. And with a few hours to kill before Jamie and Lewis arrives, there was really nothing else for us to do but get absolutely trashed in the hostel.
No king, no king, no king, no king.
I said no king, that's the thing, right? Fuck off! I called it,
No, you'd have to say king. You'd have to say king. You'd have to say king. What do you think of his performance tonight? So far, he's been pretty weak, no?
He's a pussy. He has moved to Oz. Some of us go to the Southern Hemisphere and make a fucking name for ourselves.
Make a life for yourself.
Yeah, we do.
You've done well for yourself. Like, teams have
He
failed.
moves there and he loses cock and balls.
It's currently like 3, 4 in the morning. I do not remember going to bed. So apparently Lewis and Josh got here last night. I do not remember seeing them at all. Jamie's passed out in the middle of the fucking room and I can't find my glasses anywhere. Our flight's not till 11, it's 3 a.m. now, so we've got a fair bit of time. But Jamie's like really fucked up. He's passed out. He's proper passed out. I think we're gonna be in trouble. I'm scared. I need my glasses. I really need to find my glasses. What happened last night, Grant?
To me, you had a lot of rum.
I don't remember.
First time I saw you, you drank a lot of rum and you were in bed quite early, but...
I really don't remember going to bed. Last thing I remember is you making me drink that last rum in that card game.
Yeah, you lost big time.
Don't even remember this guy arriving, huh?
Right.
How you doing, champ?
A little bit, Judge.
Did you lost your key? Been here fucking 12 hours, already lost your key. That's why I got padlocks with like combination locks.
Yeah, that was the choice I chose. I was like, yeah, get the biggest fucking locks and no one else can get in it. No, I can't get in.
That's it, look, put these on. Look how sexy that looks.
Oh, it's so different.
Oh, really good.
It looks even more sexy.
You can really see the pollution. Huh? Two brothers, the better one.
He loves what I did last night.
What did he do last night? Tell me.
He tried to backflip.
The key word there is tried to backflip.
Did I not manage it?
I don't fucking know, bro.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Well, fucking hero.
Yeah, alright.
Tumi, why don't you go have a look over the ledge and see what would have happened if he had...
Fucking hell. Fucking hell.
Can you not? I'm not camera ready. This is his voice as well.
This is the camera ready.
This voice is
You'll ever be.
not right. What time we got to leave? Is it like soon?
Yeah.
We just need to be on a
in a taxi by 8.
Yeah.
Traffic's a cunt.
Yeah, by 8 it'll be fine.
Fuck off, Mitch.
You fucked up with 90s Beckham haircut. You'll be picking.
It wasn't deliberate. It wasn't deliberate.
Sleeping on the toilet.
This is from you sleeping on the floor. I have a photo. So here's the photo of Jay on the floor.
It's genuine.
Jesus.
Mate, you can't.
Grant's got a 2-in-1 like some caveman.
You're gonna break the zip.
This is a real problem. Jay Rowe. Fucking answer me, Jay.
Wait.
So that I was fucking ready.
Whoa, sort it out, Jay.
I don't know what you expect me to be able to achieve here.
Do your dad thing, like.
Do a dad thing, just make me feel better.
My dad
Comfort him.
Go on, son. If you break my bag, you're buying a new one.
Oh. What did he do?
Jamie Rowe.
Did he break it? You're See, Jay's like, I don't know what you expect me to do. That.
Fix it, but.
Oh, there's my key.
Oh, shit, yeah.
He's baffled.
The beers, fella. Couple of tiki-tikis. You got one, yeah? Cruiser.
Mitch is just talking to this girl's friend.
We're going to be there in a few days. You're going to show us around. Yeah, let's do it. We'll arrange it. Add you on Facebook. Get your people in touch with my group. My manager will be in touch.
Well, there you go. That's Manila and all the lovely things it has to offer. On to Boracay next. I'd like to tell you it gets better from here, but it's really only downhill from this point.
Can you do? No. Go on, do your Italian Mario impression.
It's me, Mario.
That's fantastic.